Welcome to episode 27. Great show. Buddy, comedian Taylor Rizzo is here. Mom reviewing The Big Sick. John na news. We'll be right back with more Kassem Show.
He was born in the 80s, somewhere in Jordan.
Now he lives in Los Angeles,
but we have no specific location. Kassem. 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 This is the show.
Yeah, more claps.
All right.
Yeah.
That's doable.
Yes.
We can do that.
Yes. Woo! Very nice.
Yeah!
Very nice.
Oh.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We got a good one for you. I'm going to go ahead and just bring out the guests. Is that cool?
That works for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming my buddy, bearded friend, talented comedian, and sneakerhead extraordinaire, Taylor Rizzo. Come on, Taylor.
There he is. Taylor.
I went in for the handshake. I feel rude.
No. I hug. Say hi to the guys.
Hey, we haven't been hanging out for the past hour. You're
Save
fresh.
it for the show.
Riz, what's up?
Oh,
Riz,
wait. This is the show.
Save that for the
We did
kids.
have a big
nice.
problem because Taylor was here
Back row
hanging.
hug,
It's
back
been
row hug.
he got here maybe 45 minutes ago, and we've been trying to catch up, but I've been trying to save it for the show. But now here we are, and it is the show. And I feel like I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say now.
I think our problem was we were hanging right here.
We were hanging right here.
Like with the cameras all in front of us.
Cameras were there. John was behind the camera. It felt legit.
Yeah.
Felt like
you
the
guys
show was
all
going
you
on.
guys really should have been there.
It was the real organic show. This is like the secondary sort of.
This is
Yeah.
post show.
This
We
is
ironed stuff
well,
out
well, this
already.
is the after show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of Chris Hardwick, it's me.
That's right.
Hey, so I met you on Getting Dug with High. Remember that?
I do.
Over a year,
my
maybe
first time
2
on the
years
show.
ago. I don't know. I used to get real high.
About a year and a half-ish.
Yeah. And you haven't changed a bit.
Nope.
You look great.
Yeah.
And now you've become the designated dabber.
I'm a regular.
You're dabbing every show now.
Every show, yeah. I try to get
Nice,
everyone
man.
as high as possible. Thanks.
And of
Congrats.
course, you brought dabs for everybody.
I didn't.
It's cool.
I didn't know. I.
It's like what he does for his work, and this is
Yeah,
like
Yeah, I
that's
feel
work.
like this
This
is more
is-
of like a hangout, and that
Yeah.
you weren't gonna like pressure me into doing.
No. As a matter of fact, they rolled you. My brother there rolled you a blunt, and
Which
if
is
you
perfect.
If you would like, you guys can partake. I'm above that noise right now.
What's it like?
I'm above it.
What's it like?
You mean you're at a level that is higher than getting high?
Yeah, I've found that like there's real joys to be had in being present and finding out who I am and my place in the world.
Joy instead of pleasure. I like it.
Wow. Save it for the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
for the show.
Yeah, we'll
Save
wait
it for the
till it's
show.
Later, it'll come back around.
So how's it
We'll get to
going?
you. It's pretty good.
There was a bit that we talked about. You just said you started a podcast,
Yeah.
and it sounds like it's giving you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it has.
What's it called?
It's called My New Therapist.
Okay.
And basically, I just bring on a comic friend every week and try to treat them like a new therapist and have a little therapy session because I.
So you
cannot
bring
afford
on a
actual
guest,
therapy.
and then you just talk about yourself.
Yeah, just talk
I
about.
love that idea.
You know,
I love that idea.
because I don't want to talk about I don't want to get to know anyone.
No.
I want to figure out myself.
So yeah. So what's so challenging about that?
I don't really know. I really thought that it was gonna help me, like talking about social anxieties and stuff, and make me want to get out there and sort of tackle those. But
Yeah.
no, I've sort of shelled up,
It's made it worse.
and I pulled the blankets over my eyes, and I just watch Netflix on my phone under my blanket, and I stay under there because no one else is under there.
Well, what are you watching on there?
Oh, I
What's
mix
hot?
it up. The OA on Netflix, a great show.
I hear it's good. Never seen it.
It's super good. I like it.
I've never seen it.
You got to get into it. I'm
So
a big fan.
Are there episodes of your podcast available now?
Yeah,
How many?
there's only 3.
Where?
And they're on my Periscope right now.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's where you do mediocre
I do,
smoker.
yeah. I do
Stoker.
a little show called Mediocre Smoker where I basically just get high and do nothing
When you
else.
when you guys get up and the first thing you do instead of like appreciating your life is like you go right to Twitter, that's when I usually see your show.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Taylor's already getting high.
Yeah,
It's
first
that
thing.
wake and bake.
Yeah,
You've got a
especially.
fun little like Buddha thing or like a what's that thing you smoke out of?
Yeah, I don't really know. There is like this. I have this weird like It's not.
It's like a
Buddhist, some
gremlin?
sort of like Hindu
Yeah.
like head statue that I feel like when I start out a weed smoking periscope that if you look at something sort of weird and trippy that it's just gonna set the vibe for that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little weird and trippy when I
Like,
get high. So
When I see it, it makes me think that, oh, I'm about to see this dude like blow clouds.
yeah, for sure. And that's all I do, bro. I blow clouds.
Do you have regulars that tune in? Like we have 5, 6 regulars on this show.
Yeah, for sure. There's people like, if I don't do it for like a week or so, they're like, hey man, is everything okay? And I'm like, no, it's not. Everything's not okay.
I want to give a shout out to our regulars, Yeebus, Destination,
Baked ziti.
Baked Ziti,
Your mom.
Danny B, my mom.
Yeah.
And mom, if you're watching this, we got your review coming up a little bit later, but I need you to keep it, right around 6-7 minutes. So just keep that in mind going forward, because sometimes it's hard to, get you to wrap it.
Just give her the light. Give her the light at 5 minutes.
There's
let her
there's
know.
connection issues, and she's on a tropical island, and then like I feel like she's waiting 5 seconds for that delay to hit. So sometimes
yeah.
it's just it's hard for us to sync up, and there's a huge language barrier.
Yeah, that's hard when you don't speak the same language.
Where are your
as
parents
mom.
from? Because they look like they could be from Afghanistan.
Yeah,
You look
yeah.
like you could be from
Iran.
You never know.
Croatia,
Yeah.
Yugoslavia,
Malaysia.
The bayou.
Keep na- what
Trinidad
else
and
you got?
Tobago.
Yep, I get that a lot. Yeah, I get it's something I talk about in my act, but it's like no one ever knows what sort of ethnicity I am, and
Because
I
the
get
shape of it says ISIS, but the skin tone says like, nah, I got that red, white, and blue.
yeah, it's a weird thing. Basically, just whoever asks me about my ethnicity, they just assume that I'm whatever they are.
And there's red in there.
Yeah, a little bit of Viking in there.
There's
You
no
never
red
know.
up here. There's gray,
Just in my
which
beard.
I appreciate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I'm getting up there.
Yeah.
I'm working on becoming Santa Claus one of these days. That's like my backup plan.
So you're full Southern.
I'm pretty Southern, yeah. My dad is Sicilian. He's 100% Sicilian.
Uh-huh.
So I got a little bit of.
And they don't like to be called Italian. They want to be called Sicilian.
There's like a weird distinction
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, I'm
Because
part Sicilian too. It's kind of like Texas. Texans aren't Americans, or they like to be Texans.
Sure. Yeah.
Kind of like that, you know.
There's a pride there.
Right. It's
And
Yeah,
the
I never
Godfather is
understood.
Sicilian, right?
yeah, they were from
Or
Sicily. yeah.
whoever Al Pacino's character was Sicilian.
Yeah, well, Cosa Nostra.
oh, that's
the
in
mafia
True
started
Romance.
In Sicily.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Christopher Walken, the Sicilians from True Romance.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
whole backstory of the Moors conquering
Yeah, there's that
Sicily
too. That's why
and
Sicilians are dark.
having like southern Italy having African blood in their veins.
Right, because Northern
That's
Italians are
dirty.
blonde and
That
black.
dirties it up.
I feel like that's why my
Blue
beard
eyes.
looks the way that it does.
Yeah, you do have that albino black guy look.
Yeah, I've had conversations with
Yeah.
with black guys, and they're like, I mean, man, you're mixed. And I'm like, oh no,
Congrats on that.
I'm not. I'm just Italian. He's like, oh man, you're that good kind of white.
I'm so jealous.
It's like most people don't think that I'm white, but most
I
police
didn't
officers
know.
think that I'm white.
I was like,
that's
I gotta
the whole
befriend
world.
this
Yeah,
guy
exactly.
and figure it
I
out.
don't know how that happens.
When you shave, what does your face look like?
I have a no chin
Yeah.
and just like a very white, normal face. I look like I just drove here from England. It's weird. That's a big part of the beard is just
Yeah.
avoiding people knowing that I don't have a chin. Because under this, it looks like I have
Looks
like
like you
a
got a-
monstrous sort of
Yeah,
Arnold
you look like a
Schwarzenegger
Game of
chin.
Thrones character
Yeah,
down
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, like I work out, but only my chin. But I hide it under here.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about shaving my beard just for shits and giggles, but I'm really scared of what my face would look like.
Well, the beauty is it'll grow back.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And
Taylor,
But what if it doesn't grow back?
you
Yeah,
said
you're
you're a
right.
weird stoner when you get high. What type of weird?
Oh
What's
man,
the weirdest you've gotten?
the weirdest. I don't know. I mean, I like to sing songs. And, like especially when I do Periscope, I'll just play some old songs and oh yeah.
Here we go.
is it time?
Better start
I
warming
guess
up
so.
those vocal cords.
I want to hear him sing.
No, you don't want to hear me sing. But I just get like, once I start getting stoned, it's like this weird thing that I guess what a lot of people talk about with alcohol, that your inhibitions sort of lighten up a little bit. You become a little more of who you really are. Because I don't get that with alcohol, really. It like just makes me sick and I get like weird and shy, which is what a lot of people get with weed. So I don't.
It's the opposite, yeah.
Maybe there's just something wrong with me on the inside.
Nothing wrong. It's only good.
Yeah,
only
I
what's right.
I appreciate
I'm seeing
that.
a right guy.
Weed is all you need.
I'm looking at a right guy.
You right, boy.
It's that mixed genealogy you got.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, so what are you doing here?
Lighting it.
Okay, because I
Oh,
normally
that's
I
the
see
one we always forget.
because I always see you guys put it in your mouth and light it. What's
Dude,
this technique?
I get the.
You know what you're doing.
Get it
'Cause
a
you're
little
an
bit-
albino black guy. I feel like you guys know what the blacks know blunts.
Yeah,
This
that's
man is
very true.
respected.
And if I'm being honest, I was taught by multiple black men on how to deal with blunts.
And so okay, you light it.
Yeah, you can light because there's always a little like excess paper on the end, so
Yeah,
you
it's a
light
poor
that
rap.
off.
It's a poor rap job.
I don't know, it's an OG rap.
He's one of the best rappers.
Nah, he is actually quite good.
Omar's laughing at the chat. How's the chat going?
The chat's pretty good.
Dog's getting excited
People are
over
just
there.
commenting on our looks now because that's what we were talking about for a minute.
What? What do they got to say? I bet they have something to say about my shorts.
No, it's.
I was nervous to wear shorts, and he convinced me.
No, I
No.
said it's summer. It was summer.
There was a mustache one. There was a Kassem mustache one.
What?
It scrolled by. There was a funny one that
Stash
somebody
'em
said
G.
that that Taylor looked like Will Wheaton, but if he discovered blunts instead of action figures when he was a child.
You ever gotten Will Wheaton before?
I have not. No.
They're calling you the Crimson Chin.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Crimson
pretty badass
Crimson Chin. I'll
superhero.
take that. That's from.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What's that from? Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, and then
Not
you
sure.
kind of
Is
look
that what
like
that is?
Timmy a little bit, like
Timmy
an
who?
Egyptian Timmy from Fairly Odd Parents.
Are you not up
Show
on
that everyone
show?
has seen.
Yeah, Fairly Odd Parents is good.
Watch it with your blanket over you and just your phone if you want.
What's going on with you?
Jonathan Leary actually went to the weed store to buy some dabs for the live stream once he saw you were on the show, and he
Sweet.
just got back and he's dabbing down.
So you
right
got
now.
hardcores that that are dabbing along with you.
I guess so. I was unaware that those people that knew about me were in existence.
How's getting Doug been? Because like, I missed the show, and it's
Yeah.
like it's where I got my mugs.
You got a lot of
Yeah.
mugs from there.
I got a lot of. They're like my Emmys,
Oh yeah,
or my
I have
Streamy
them
Award.
displayed on a shelf in my
Yeah.
room.
No, they're just something. There's a good weight and the volume is just right.
It is the perfect size and sort of density of the mug.
Do
they
I
just
feel some
throw
mugs are a
mugs
little
at you
scared.
when you go there?
Says there,
No, I try not to
you,
steal
You
them.
got to do drugs and they give you a mug. But has there been any guests that you've done dabs with, like where the guest was like doing all right and they were being funny and nice, and then you hit them with the dabs and then you put them down?
Start freaking
I
out.
don't
Like a
think
Jack
so.
Black situation where they just lost their mind?
No, I don't think so. I feel like anyone who has been open to doing them just handled them normal, because it's not. I personally don't think that it's that much more of like a drastic high or like an effect.
For me, it just slowed me down. It put me in a bowl of sludge.
Yeah.
Like, and everything became slower.
It is.
Head was heavy.
I think it's more of like a body high, that it does like sort of sink you into a couch a little bit more. But I try to smoke dabs at night, just help you sleep and sort of mix that up, and that way like you build up a tolerance of dabs less so than buds.
I
'cause-
like it, but sometimes like these guys have been doing dabs, and it looks like they're doing hard drugs. You got to have a torch, a butane torch.
It's very cracky.
There's
Wait,
like
are you guys saying
glass.
dabs or
Doesn't look
Dabs.
Dabs,
with a B?
D-A-B-S.
Now, what is this exactly?
It's not
These
only
came after the
not
iPhone.
only is it a dance move.
Why don't I know about this?
What's the dab? I'm not doing.
Please
memes.
educate me. What is the dab?
Then that wasn't even it.
Was that
That
the
wasn't
dab?
even
Was
it.
that a dab? I think
That's
you
I
dab like 60%
That's
of
like
the dab.
almost the Heisman.
I got
It's
words in my
almost the
ear, yeah.
Heisman,
I get
but
that
it's
one
not a
out.
dab. Yeah.
I don't know what
This
that
is
is.
that move
That's
that
not
the
it.
kids
That
are
is
doing.
not a dab.
That's like I went swimming, I got water in my ear.
John,
That's so good.
we might as well bring John on. We're gonna do a news segment. We bring John on. It's time for John the News. John, get over here and show me the correct.
Please.
Wait to dab.
I think this is the new correct way to do it.
Because to
You're
me,
adding
that
a lot of fluff
was
with how
Al
long you're
Bundy
taking
and
to
Married
come
with
at
Children when I was growing up. That was the original
Yeah.
dab.
John's having
Wait.
mic problems.
Someone's got to tell me what hot rails are too. What are hot rails?
What?
I don't know, I've heard of hot rails. I don't know what they are.
I think that's a Drake song.
Ah.
Hot Rails.
Kassem, are you gonna bring out the special guest that's here too?
Well, not while you guys are
all right.
smoking drugs.
There's a special guest.
There's a special
Wait,
guest,
yeah,
and we don't
more
even know if
special
she
than-
wants to come.
Then him?
Yeah, now
No
while
way.
we're
John, hey.
Yo, how's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother. Did you say hi to Taylor?
What's up, Taylor? Good to see you.
I don't get like the cool.
Yeah, give him the cool.
That's it. Oh, is this not news?
Whoa, I didn't get one here.
Nah, dude,
Nah,
yeah.
news.
And then maybe snap it at the end. Maybe snap it. Yeah. Finger guns.
Okay.
Oh, shit!
What was that wrist
Exactly.
action?
That's
Wait, wait,
a
wait.
wrist twirl.
Half of that was wrist spin.
It requires flair.
That
Whoa!
wasn't for beginners, Kassem. You don't have to
Hold
do
on,
all
hold on.
that.
How many times have you practiced that in a mirror?
Yeah.
That was professionally
Yeah,
done.
He's right.
You know, every Sunday before game day.
Where'd you learn that? Is that is a football move?
Yeah, I mean,
that
Do you
Cam
watch
Newton?
tape during the week?
Cam Newton does it. I mean, everyone does it now, right?
Everyone does it, John.
John's also
Although
been very
you know,
good
you know
at
about
his...
the Quan, right? Hit the
Quan?
Quan.
Michelle Quan? The figure
you could say that,
skater?
yeah.
The ice skater?
There's like everyone's dancing.
Okay, let me
you know?
try what you just did.
No, hold on.
Tell me
I heard
it.
the move is like
Simple adjustment.
stirring the
Instead of
bowl.
putting your hand side,
I'm
you
not
go,
going to bed.
You go across, like you're. Yeah. Maybe even more. Maybe even
cereal,
more.
eating cereal, eating cereal.
You're so close.
Yeah.
Is this something that we have to do, though?
We're
You know, I've
memeing. We
avoided
gotta
it my
meme.
whole life. I feel like.
Yeah.
Why
That
start
was-
now?
That was the first time I've ever done it, and I'm
looks
almost
really
like
perfect.
I feel like I'm
Perfect.
They're calling it the nab. And
Oh, you confused
Why
it
is
with the
no one-
sprinkler.
Why is no one stopping us?
He confused it with the sprinkler.
This is our show, Peter.
I just feel like someone should come in and stop us.
Like stop dabbing.
Do I have to do that one?
Hilarious. No, just, why don't you? Dab?
It's January and we're talking about dabs. It's fine.
If you're the voice of reason, something's gone wrong.
Well, John's always been very good with his
John's a father.
flick of the wrist.
John, you're a father.
It's about to be, yeah.
okay.
John, do your yes gwell move too, because that's a big wrist.
Yes,
Boom.
yes, gwell.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
what that's
girl.
called the what?
The yes, well.
The yes and
Yes,
show me.
well.
It's just a basket,
Yeah, it's a, you know, nothing but net.
and then you walk away.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like Kobe.
What do you got in the news, John? I feel like, normally you come out here very morbid,
Yeah.
very
First story
dark
of the
news.
day.
Usually
Let's
it's
let's
about
start
death.
with
Hugh
let's start with a
Hefner
happy.
passes away
There he
yesterday.
goes.
What?
There he goes.
He was
What?
91 years old.
What?
91.
Hugh
My
Hefner.
closest and
Life.
best friend.
Hugh Hefner.
Rest in peace. My closest, my dearest friend. Rest in peace. I will miss you.
I mean, he lived the same life until he died.
It was
right?
basically we,
like
but yeah.
until the day he died.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of this on Reddit this morning where I feel like a lot of people were like, yes, maybe the magazine objectified women, but the guy was like the first to hire black entertainers in his nightclubs.
LGBTQ rights,
Gays.
activists.
He paid to keep the Hollywood sign.
The literature
What?
section is actually prominent.
Yeah.
Like short story writers try to get stories in the literature part of it.
There
you
was
know?
good writing.
So when people say, "Oh, I get it for the articles," but they're legit short stories were published in there. You know, like it was.
Hey, you
something
go
to
where
have
there's
the
foot
story
traffic, you know?
Published.
People are
in
buying
Playboy.
that shit.
You definitely don't buy it for the articles, but
Well-
the articles that were there were good.
No, it really was. It's like a literary mag.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll tell you
titties.
just real fast.
What's that?
This is my like when I think of Playboy and how it affected me in 5th grade. I went up into the hall closet in the home that me and Omar grew up in.
Oh no.
Above the towels on the top shelf,
Oh no.
my father,
Oh yes.
through the Publishers Clearinghouse program, where there's a sweepstakes and they would come to your door with a big check. But in order to be entered into the sweepstakes, you needed to have a magazine subscription. They would
Sure.
make you sign up for 2-3 magazines. One of them was Playboy.
He had to do it.
He had to.
Now,
he was bound.
in my father's
legally.
defense, and he might be watching it. I don't think he knows this. They were wrapped up. They weren't opened. I,
Whoa.
like a surgeon, sliced the plastic,
Yeah.
took one out,
Wow.
and started tearing out nudes.
Wow.
Individual pages?
Took
this
out
is getting
individual
weird.
pages,
Wow.
slid it back in, took those individual pages to school,
Oh no.
where I would then show my guy friends.
Oof.
You're
You're
that
the kid with
guy.
the phone. showing
I
kids
was the
now.
kid who was exposed to pornography too early and became the creep at school with the nudes.
above the
For
towel.
Christmas, I made my friends binders with laminated printouts of nudes.
Wow.
So I relate.
You
covered the check.
laminated them?
I laminated.
How'd
put
you
them
get
in a
them
binder. I was
laminated?
big into scrapbooking, so I was already there. I was
What
already going-
teacher were you hanging out
yeah.
with that let
Yeah.
you laminate stuff at school?
No, I got from the scrapbook store. It was not from school.
There's like those book covers. You have to cover books, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's
Above the
that-
towels, Kassem?
Above the towels. And then what
That's the
ended up
name of the
happening is
memoir.
like I got
Above the
greedy. I
towels.
got very greedy and I started just pulling them out and then
The
storing them in
surgeon
my
went
room. I'm
away.
like, my dad's not even, they were unopened. And then I just
Oh.
started taking them and putting them in my room. And
You were just getting mad that he wasn't appreciating.
Oh yeah.
they weren't being appreciated, and they were early '90s Playboys and it's come full circle. But Bush is back, ladies and gentlemen, and
Not the president, huh?
Bush was big back then, but in between then and now, I feel like there was a very bald period, and I'm happy to be a part of the Bush era.
Man, great.
He was in office, and he was in our magazines.
Hugh
So rest in
Hefner
peace.
served as a writer for the military during World War II.
A writer or
as
a writer?
A writer.
See, the
And in
articles.
1953, he took out a $600 bank loan and raised $8,000 from 45 different investors. And that also involved $1,000 from his mom to
Yeah,
start
he
Playboy.
asked his dad.
Yeah.
His dad said
His
no.
mom said she lent him the money not because she believed in the venture, but because she believed in her son.
Wow.
Put it on a postcard.
In 1971, Hugh Hefner acknowledged that he experimented in bisexuality.
Whoa,
Hell yeah.
That's a lot better way of saying, like, I jerked off some dudes.
Those grottos.
I kissed my buddy's penis.
I've had that's rough.
You
How
know,
do
I
what's the-
experimented in bisexuality instead of, like, my friend Jake and my friend Tyler and my friend Brock. I kissed all their dicks.
That's something to be real broad about.
Yeah.
Like if you get detaily, it's
Yeah.
no good.
My friend Jake, Brock, Tyler
I have friends like that.
kissed all their dicks.
We check sizes, sure. We had to. We're in a group.
Have you guys?
We had to.
What do you mean
There was
you
a
had
San
to?
Francisco
How do you
hotel
do it?
room, and we had to check sizes.
This
We-
is a sketch
Wait,
group.
6 guys.
do you
This
go
is sketch
front to
group.
front and you just like match up? You just let them line
We
up?
had a tape measure,
Oh, tape measure.
or we used the side of a magazine probably.
And you didn't-
okay.
you
there was
must have
nothing
watched.
on
Okay.
TV that we could, and the only thing was SpongeBob SquarePants playing, and it was a Sandy the Squirrel episode.
Dude.
Peter experimented
kid.
in bisexuality.
It was San Fran. It was San
in San
Fran.
Francisco.
You just soft measured? Everybody
Boy
just
San
soft
Fran.
measured?
No, we had to get hard to measure.
And so Sandy from SpongeBob did it?
Sandy really got us through.
Just thinking about those squirrels.
I gotta tell you, that's not the straightest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's not.
I was the kid in junior high who couldn't shower after gym class, so I couldn't get naked in front in gym class.
Oh.
Did you do
Oh,
that? Did you
no,
get
I,
naked in
They
I
gym
never
can't
made
pee in
us-
troughs. If I go to Dodger Stadium and there's a trough and no stalls,
class? Yeah, I can't do
waiting.
that either.
Can't
Yeah.
pee in Korea.
I tell everyone,
A lot of
I gotta
troughs.
take a number 2.
I'll get the corner one though. If you get the edge, you can kind of angle. If you
Yeah.
get
That's
the
what you
edge,
do. You
angle.
go all the way to the
Yeah.
end, and then you
angle
face
it.
the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, I was that person, but for some reason, and I told the story at a show last night, but I got my
Save it
dick
for the
pierced
show.
at a house party when I was a senior in high
Is it
school. It's
still-
not still pierced, it was
Senior
taken out.
high?
But when I was a senior in high school, I was at a house party, and a friend of mine is a piercer.
Oh,
And I was like,
no.
fuck it, let's pierce my dick.
Fuck
Prince
it.
Albert.
I had to go.
No.
I had to go to another dorm room by myself to get hard to put like the stencil markings.
Did you use Playboy?
No, there was just like a
SpongeBob?
picture of my friend's family.
That's fucking weird.
Who's the
dude.
hottest one?
Dude, that's fucking weird.
It was
No,
weird.
you are still the gayest one right
guy's
now.
being
You
weird
are
right
still
now.
the gayest for that story.
Yeah, it was.
Don't call me
It's a
gay.
weird thing. It was a weird. I
What
kind
do
of
you
wish
mean
I.
weird? Why,
I
is
wish
it,
I
why
didn't
are
bring
you
that
saying
up.
words like painful
Is the
or
hole still there?
it was damaging or
It
hurt?
was much less painful than it was emotionally scarring and socially scarring.
How long was it pierced for?
Years, like 3 or 4 years.
You keep it
I
nice
lost
and
my
clean.
virginity
Did you?
with a piercing in my dick.
What? Now there's a
you
title
tell?
of a memoir.
The first 2 girls
cow.
that I had sex with, I had a metal rod in my
Albert?
cock.
Is that like when you come through a doorway with like thing that's too wide and then you got to turn sideways to get in?
No.
Like,
it
how do
was-
you do that?
You make sure that the dimensions of the metal are smaller than the width and the girth of your wiener.
Do you know? Okay, all right. So do you know how sometimes
see.
you
Interesting.
look at a woman and she has pierced nips and it's like there's the dot for the nipple and then 2 dots on the side?
Right.
Did you have that, but just for your dick down your
Yes.
pants? So you would have the dick and then 2.
Well, but it was on the bottom of my dick, so basically I got like a septum piercing for my dick. Like that, like the bottom part. I feel like this is really affecting you guys.
Oh no, this is we
When
needed
you
to
see
hear
like
this.
a shower head, you know when a shower head gets
No, I'm not
clogged and
affected.
it
I'm not
goes out a little bit?
No, it didn't affect anything.
You don't pee like a
down
shower
there.
head?
No one's affected.
No,
right
it
now.
wasn't a.
I'd be with Bactine just.
It wasn't a Prince Albert
Bactine?
because a Prince Albert actually goes into the pee hole and then out the bottom. And
Like a
so
nose
and so
piercing.
mine just went across the bottom.
Ooh.
So I just had
This is a
2
bad
little.
show.
Good
Yeah,
on
I
ya.
shouldn't have brought this up.
This is bad. This is
I
bad.
shouldn't have brought this up.
God.
Hilarious.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I'm so sorry
What's
that
his
I
name
brought
from
that
Planet
up.
of the Apes?
Bring her on.
Yeah,
Hold
you got
on.
news? You got news?
Not Caesar, but the one that's played by the Saving Silverman guy. What's the actor's name?
Jack Black.
No, not Jack
Oh,
Black.
bad.
His buddy.
Oh, the blonde
Steve
dude?
Zahn.
Steve Zahn
Yeah.
Oh, I love
in
Steve
Planet
Zahn.
of the Apes.
Oh, the Marky Mark
Bad.
one. Oh, yeah.
No, not the
Marky
Marky
Mark
Mark
one.
second
Wait,
one, right?
He's in the second one?
He's in the third one.
Oh, I didn't see the third one.
They just came out. a
John
couple
Nah
months ago.
loves movies. John Nah, #1 movie buff, hasn't seen the
Haven't seen
third
the
Planet
third
of the
one.
Apes.
The first one's great though, dude.
They're
First
all
one's awesome.
great.
Yeah, they're all good.
The
They're
first
all
one is
good.
especially good. My
Apes
This
riding
isn't
horses
John's
is
movie
awesome.
reviews. Okay?
20 minutes. You watch Apes for 20 minutes, you don't even realize it. They don't talk. That's what makes the no so great, right?
It's like Charlie Chaplin or something.
Have you ever seen 2001?
I've seen 2001. Yeah.
You weren't like freaked out that they were apes for like
I
the
think I was
first-
too.
the
I was
first
too young. I
third?
was too young to appreciate 2001.
Huh.
Too
Watch
young.
it again, bro.
I do. I must.
Buy the DVD.
All right, what else you got?
Story
Something
number 2.
happy.
U.S. student trapped in Indiana cave for 3 days.
What?
Lucas Kavar, 19, was visiting the Sullivan Cave when he got separated from his group.
Separated.
The caving
Did he
club.
die?
Yeah.
No, he survived. The caving
okay.
club said that there had been a failure in leadership.
Did you say caving club?
Well, the government didn't run the actual cave. There was a caving club
It's not a
that
government-run
upkept it.
cave?
They run, they run through donations.
That was the best one yet.
Thank you.
That was good.
I'm getting better
You're
as
coming
the show
around,
goes
dude. You're
on.
coming around.
Okay, so he got lost in there?
He got separated from his group. The group left. They locked the gate behind him. He got stuck for 3 days.
There was a moment with the gate.
The Indiana student said he licked moisture off the cave walls to stay hydrated.
Don't laugh like that.
Why are you
Don't laugh
laughing?
at that.
The dude is trying to survive.
Don't laugh at him.
This is a
And he
heroic
wrote
event.
goodbye messages to his family on his iPhone.
Oh,
up to that.
that's
Yeah.
so
Why are you fouling through the
Why are
news
you
right now?
laughing so hard at that?
funny.
Licking water off the cave wall.
Dude, if you get separated from your group, I don't know.
What would you do?
Why
Would
is
you
that
have licked the
funny?
walls?
I don't have much sympathy for that.
Don't join
Yeah.
extracurricular activities at school, especially if they involve spelunking, caving,
Yeah. Don't join the
any
cave
sort of
club.
like
I would not join the cave
amateur
club.
Just a,
archaeology.
Why is
hard
there a
life
gate?
lesson.
Yeah, where's the gate in the cave?
Where's the like in front of the whole
I'm
gate?
assuming
Yeah,
it's so that
sounds
people
weird.
don't go in and spray paint the walls. You know.
That's what they're worried
That's
about.
what I
That sounds sketchy.
Not
That
for
sounds-
people falling
yeah.
in a cave and dying. They just want graffiti in the cave because they got to lick the walls.
That's a survivor, man. That's great.
Yeah.
But he's alive.
He's alive.
I would have never thought to lick walls to survive.
No, but if you're
It must have been
thirsty and you
so
see like a
wet, you know what I mean?
glistening
Yeah.
You
sort of
learned it in
wall,
the cave
that's not
club.
bad.
That's what you learned in the cave
Oh
club.
yeah, maybe you're right. It's like Boy Scouts, but only for caves.
Yeah,
I would find
pretty
some
much.
moss or like grab a bunch of algae and squish it.
Yeah. You need to find water to keep your dick hole clean. Sorry, that came out harsh.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
so
rub it
why so
against the
angry?
cave wall. You got to rub it against the cave wall.
Licking walls.
Keep your dick hole clean.
Well, at least
Never
he's
talk
alive.
about my
That's a
dick.
happy story.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got?
Cool.
Cool. Story number 3.
Where's your note card?
I wrote Post-its this time. It was much
Yeah,
easier.
I know. Where's the?
Well, I did it at home this time. I didn't
They're
do
bright
it. I did it
Oh, you did
before
it
I
at
got
home?
here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I actually did
All
it
right.
before.
Okay.
pre-planning, okay.
Normally he's doing it 5 minutes
I know.
before the show starts. All right. That's fine.
Story number 3. Russia linked Twitter accounts stoked NFL anthem debate. A network.
Are we back?
The Russians hacked our
John.
screen.
Oh shit, there's a drone. Do you see
Are
a
you
drone?
in cahoots with the Russians?
No.
To take
absolutely-
down-
Absolutely not.
The
Absolutely.
Russians took us down.
happened?
Sorry,
Is
we
there a
don't know.
drone?
We were talking about the Russians hacking or playing online warfare, and all of a sudden our stream went down. There's got to be a connection.
They need to chill.
This is the new. This is how we will fight our next war.
Thank you, John.
Jesus.
Through Twitter and Facebook?
Fake stuff.
We're just gonna we're gonna retweet memes. That's how we're gonna fight a war.
Yes,
Fake
exactly.
stuff, Taylor.
Hey, can we
Okay.
do something special right now?
Yeah.
Can we do something special?
Absolutely.
Can we do something special?
Yeah,
Very
sure.
special.
Look, some of you guys don't know. None of you know. We're approaching the end of season 1 of the Kassem Show. Now, hang on.
What's that?
Hang on. It's because John's gonna be a father soon, and me and Omar are going on vacation. But John's gonna be a father soon.
Yes.
And in the backyard today we have Mrs. John now.
Yeah, Miss
Terry,
John.
please.
Terry,
Yeah.
Terry, please.
come on.
What?
Terry, get
gonna get to
over
see?
here.
You don't have to say anything.
You don't have to come. Just show us little baby Chloe.
Show us the baby, please.
This is bad. If you don't want to come, you don't have to. But it's too late. You gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already
Sorry.
said it.
Come on,
We
Terry.
gave you a whole intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, Terry, nah.
Terry, nah.
Is
Come
this
on.
an actor from Central Casting?
Look at this. Oh yeah. Wow.
In all her glory.
So you guys
Oh,
know
there
we
we go.
haven't been lying.
Nice.
This is incredible. We are so happy for you. The stream, I'm sure, is happy and saying very nice things.
The Russians are chilling for a second and just checking out that
The
baby
Russians
butt.
aren't going to take down the stream for a second.
Yeah.
We just want to say congratulations, and when we go on break, we hope to come back and see 3 of you here.
Oh, wow, yes.
Thank you.
Wow, just hit
Wait,
you
you're
right
having
there,
3
huh?
babies?
Oh yeah. What if that
No,
happens?
I
That could
know.
happen.
It's small babies.
Now she's wearing stripes, so you can't see how pregnant she is. But let me tell you guys, she is pregnant as fuck.
But don't horizontal stripes, like vertical stripes, make you look skinnier, but like
Is that the
horizontal
shit?
stripes make
Am
you
I
look
wrong
bigger.
about that?
I think she's trying to like make it look bigger.
Terry, what are you?
Like
Some
Beyonce.
people know.
Like Beyonce.
What kind of mental warfare is
shame
she
on you.
trying to play? Right now?
The tummy is all baby calves.
We just wanted to get you
Yeah,
on
these are
camera.
all the
Wish you the
calves
best
right
of
here.
luck.
This is all Chloe
Talking about
calves.
calves.
Don't touch
giant
it.
calves are
We
in
don't
there.
want to.
I didn't
Don't
touch it.
it.
I'm stopping right before.
It's gonna get. If you stay too close to these guys, you're gonna get high, and we don't need that. All right, heads. Thank you, Terry.
My lovely wife.
Wow.
Now you say when she's gone.
In the equator.
People were saying.
I don't know.
People were saying Omar was playing too much PUBG and it was taking up the bandwidth.
Look, I'm sorry, you guys. We are having major. It must be the Russians. John Na just had a whole. Talk about timing. John Na goes on a whole expose of the Russian hacking community, causing divisiveness, and
Specifically on the internet.
specifically internet and creating divisiveness and chaos in our culture, our United States culture, and here we are going down as a stream. Coincidence? Not. I think not.
What other convincing do you need? People?
I think not. Well, hopefully we get mom.
Yeah, we'll
call
see.
up mom.
There might be poor connections again.
There might be poor connections. All right, so Taylor's here. He's starting the portrait of me. We're gonna go ahead and get mom on. I want to let you guys know also, favorite time of the year coming up, Halloween, but also more importantly, Halloween Horror Nights. Universal Studios or not Scary Farm? Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I'm more of a Universal Studios
Do
guy.
you dress up?
No, but I was thinking about it.
Okay. Who you
Mom,
be?
can you hear me?
I want to go. Classic, like classic vampire.
Yeah, I was thinking that. You look like a. You look
I
like
know.
you do a
With
good
my hair
vampire.
slicked back, I look, very Nosferatu-y.
Yeah, like a legitimate Romanian, Transylvanian vampire.
Yeah, with a little brown Dracula.
Yeah,
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
When people ask you who you are, you got to say it like that.
All right, it's time for Annie's movie reviews. Everyone, welcome to the stream. Mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom, this is Taylor. Say hi to Taylor.
I'm wonderful. Remember we spent Christmas together? You cooked me a goose.
Oh, yeah, remember Taylor was here for Christmas and you made him a goose. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember.
Okay, good. I was going to eat at Denny's and you saved my
Yeah.
day. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah. She's kind of a saint, but also that was like me being a real good friend.
Yeah.
So. All right,
I
Mom.
didn't cook the goose,
Yeah, I didn't cook the goose. Mom, can you hear us okay? We've had a little bit of issue with our connections today.
Well, I think you give me the movie. It is Big Sick.
Yep. How are we looking, okay? All right, yeah. So tell me about it. What'd you think, Mom? I know you love Ray Romano. That's why I gave it to you.
Yes, I do love Ray Romano. Ray Romano has nothing to do with the story of
Not enough Ray.
someone Pakistani, he wanna get married from American girl. I mean, to do a script like this and take the viewer 2 hours in a hospital, I think it was meant for them. You know, I did not see anything funny. I did not laugh.
This
But
is a very funny.
It was
comedian
more.
in
It was
there.
more than just about laughing. It was about a sweet romantic. Two people falling in love with each other. Did you not?
Well, I don't think it was any romantic in it because, it was not that love story. Don't tell me. I mean, if you will talk about different culture of marriage, like my big Greek,
Fat
Greek
Greek wedding?
fat wedding, something
Let her
like
finish
this.
it.
My big
Big
fat Greek wedding,
Big
or
Greek fat wedding.
guess who's coming to dinner. Here you can watch a movie,
Yeah.
you know, about two culture, but this it was. I mean,
So you didn't like it?
the mom. I mean, no generation now, you know, especially our generation, we will, you know, force our kids to get married from, you know, our same caliber. Let me put it this way. But it is life is different now, and I don't know. During the movie, he made like some tragedy. His mother disowned him, and in the meantime, she's giving him cookies.
Mom, did you want him to? Would you have felt that it would have been a better movie if he would have gone along with the arranged marriage instead?
No, either this is no, because this is not happening right now, Mom. It was in the very, 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 very long time ago. I think it is the story itself. It is the girl, she went in coma. Otherwise, he would never get married to her. And it is not.
You know it's based on a true story, right, Mom? You know that this is. You know this is what really happened.
Kassem,
It's
what-
an
what
actual love
happened?
story.
The Indian guy, Kumail. That.
I know exactly. This is his life story with his girl. I know.
And you didn't think any of it was romantic?
No, it was not. What's romantic when you spend 2 hours in a hospital? She's in coma with her family, and her father asked him, "What about 9/11? Is this the only one idea about the father? You know, he knows about the Muslim there, and the other ass. He told him,
Oh, so you're
we
offended.
Lost, 18 best. This is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how many falafels do you give it?
Oh, we'll come to that again. Okay, just because of Raymond or something like that. So just
Yeah,
give
one
him 2.
2 falafels.
Very
Just right
gracious.
there,
And it was
right there.
because of Ray Romano she gave 2
Yeah,
falafels.
that's Ray earned
Not
those.
enough
for
Ray.
him.
basically.
I think his wife said about the
Peter said
movie, it is stupid, and she doesn't like it.
Ray's
And,
wife said the movie was stupid?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Not enough Ray.
Right.
And I think Ray, I don't know, he should, you know, thought many times about this. The guy is very nice. I'm not talking something bad about Camille, but he and his wife wrote something nice, like, you know, when the family met together and the two cultures, you know, just. But it was, you know, the 2 hours in a hospital. Mom, that was torture.
Okay. All right, Mom. Well, I thank you for watching, and I appreciate you. And if you guys have any movie recommendations you want to see my mom hate, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Thanks, Mom. Say goodbye to Taylor.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
Mom.
Taylor. See you.
Okay, love you, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
We love you too.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom. Well, that was Annie.
Copy
She
out.
hated that movie.
She did
Yeah.
not. She did not
not
enjoy
like
that
I would have
movie.
never guessed her hated it
Judge.
that much.
I thought
Just right out the gate.
I thought it was going to be a slam dunk. It had her favorite things. Ray Romano.
Romano.
She loves the way Indian people sound, which is funny because she sounds funny too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But at least you know you can set her up for some stuff now. She doesn't like that you spend 2 hours in a hospital, so maybe phone booth is next.
You're right.
Yeah,
This could
yeah.
be a
Or what's the Ryan Reynolds movie where he's in a coffin the whole movie? Buried, yeah. where he's just in a coffin for the entire
Nice pull. I've never seen it.
movie.
23 hours or whatever, the Frank.
127 hours.
27 hours, yeah.
Jeez, all right.
Oh, we're setting her up to hate some movies now.
We're almost done with the stream, guys, but before we get to your portrait, I do want to say we're saying goodbye to one of our, I don't know what you would, crew?
Family members?
Favorite boys.
But Alyssa, if you want to come on, Alyssa is in charge of all our social media. And we wanted to say we appreciate all the hard work
Thanks, Alyssa.
that you've done.
Yeah.
And we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. You may know her as twitch.tv. What's your Twitch?
OMG Champ.
OMG
For real.
Chomp for real. Which you do it.
I play Overwatch.
You play Overwatch
yeah.
on there. And how good are you at Overwatch?
I play Gold this season. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm
But
right at a top.
you don't play PUBG and you don't play Rocket League.
No.
Yep.
Not yet.
All right. Well, you can watch. You can watch her if you want, but if not, I'm not worried about it.
She baked so many nice treats for us.
Yeah, you brought.
so good at
Thank you.
baking.
You made a lot of great edibles for these guys, and for that, I appreciate that. You know, nothing for me, but that's cool. That's
Great
just
use
my-
of Fruity Pebbles.
But you're so nice to my dog, and you know he's gonna miss you. And we wish you the best of luck. So,
Thank you so much. I'm gonna
thank
miss
you.
guys.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. Now, so long. You actually have to leave now. Leave the property and go to start your new job.
Just on the other side of the fence at least.
Digital media art.
Taylor Rizzo.
Yeah, that's
It was
me.
great having you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You guys can check him out on twitter.com/Taylor Rizzo.
Yep.
The podcast, My New Therapist.
My New Therapist.
3
I'm gonna-
episodes, but you're
and
going to do it.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm committed,
Yeah.
and I feel like I can't uncommit myself.
Yeah, good
now
luck.
that I've said it on the internet.
Now it's out there. Instagram.com/Rizzo.
Rizzo Rizzo, follow me.
Follow him. Give him a good follow at Peter Gilroy on YouTube and on Twitter and Instagram. Vinny's at Vinny Bruiser. Twitch.tv/Vinny Bruiser. We play Twitch after the live show. We do a live show on Twitch where we play PUBG and Rocket League. There's a new Rocket League update that we're excited to go play. Come check us out. Vinny does it behind the scenes. Omar is at Uthmar on Instagram and Best Omar Ever on Twitter. John Na is at John Nana at John Nana.
Taylor, I like it.
Whoa, very minimalist.
Could be on a shirt. That's
Wow.
a shirt.
It's like Groucho
Wow.
Marx single or something. Nice.
I mean, if I'm
The
being
first one, I look kind of cool. I mean, you still use the
Still
same
use the
shit
shit
brown
color,
that
always
everyone
use
the-
uses.
do you know what it is?
Even if they're not drying your skin, they'll use it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I drew the glasses first, and then the nose was next, and I was like, let's just not.
Is
You
that
left
why I
it
like
out.
this so much?
I
Is
think
'cause
it
my
is.
nose
I think there's
isn't in
there.
it?
It's just non-existent.
It's like your nose was so big, it's a black hole. Now it's negative
Oh
space.
yeah, look at that negative space nose.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
dark
appreciate
matter.
it. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys, for watching. We do have a show next week, and then we're off for maybe another show. No, there'll be a show next week, but then maybe we're off. But then maybe not. We don't know.
Maybe.
Because John Na's having a baby, and me and Omar are going on vacation. All right, we'll see you in episode 28.
Dude,
Goodbye.
look, I got a bunch of stuff I'm doing too.
Yeah, no, Peter will be here.
And Alyssa's the Lizard King.